All right. This is my first. This is my first Instagram live. So the lighting is a little off. It's a little dark. There's gonna be a few flaws in this. But anyway, we gonna wait for a few people to subscribe on, and then I'm gonna talk about Fabolous. I want to elaborate on the Fabolous situation, the Tekashi situation, and the Safaree situation, and I want to elaborate on Juelz Santana. So I'm gonna wait for a minute. Let a few people tune in. Uh, it's a little dark in here, but anyway, I gotta go. So let me hurry up. The Fabolous situation. Everybody's saying, "Oh, Fab is going down. He's going to jail. He beat up his baby mother." First of all, he was with Shorty for like 14 years. Nobody knows what he go through every day with her. Nobody know what they deal with their kids. He's supposed to have 2 or 3 kids by. So like nobody's really in tune with his personal domestic life, meaning his family life. So nobody outside of that circle should be able to judge him or judge whatever he's going through. But I'm gonna tell you this though. If he's the breadwinner of the family and he's providing for this woman. She's supposed to be a stylist, so she's supposed to have her own before they got together. But she didn't have the money he had. He's a millionaire. So the mansions, the Bentleys, the trucks, you know what I'm saying, and all the material items that he acquired during a relationship, he's the breadwinner. So I feel if they is going through something, you know, if it ain't him cheating and her catching him cheating, then it's a different story. If she catching him cheating or catching him doing something, then she has a right as a woman or his woman to be mad or frustrated. But if he's not doing nothing but touring and he's getting his money, he's getting the bag to provide for the family and the kids, and she's just being a nagging bitch, then that's a different ball game, because you got to let that man concentrate on his craft, his accountants. He's traveling, he's doing this, he's doing that. So he don't have time for other subliminal unnecessary energies or situations like arguments and all that. That's unnecessary headaches. The thing I didn't like was that her father was at his crib. Like if I got a mansion or if I got any type of establishments that was made from my talent, my craft, and my hard-earned money, and if I got a queen or a baby mother or significant other, I don't really want her to bring people through without my permission. Like there has to be like an invite and then like a guest list on when you could come and shit like that. Ain't no just you just had your father randomly at this dude's house. You called your father and told him go to the house and get the so-called guns out of his house or whatever he's supposed to have in his house. Like, why you got that man going through this dude's stuff? Like, you got this man going all in this dude's house and retrieving his property. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever Fab was mad about, like, we ain't in a position to say what he should have did or how he should have handled it because we not him. But I'm gonna say this though, no woman is worth doing jail time for. No woman is worth risking your career, your money, and your establishments for, because with that type of power and with that type of wealth or income or fame, you can bring 9 out of 10, you can retrieve somebody or get somebody better. Not saying she's replaceable because she has 3 kids by her, but that was a useless situation. It was recorded and now it's exploited and it's being taken out of hand and they making him look like he's a woman beater and stuff like that. If he was a woman beater, it wouldn't have just started now. Because once you're a woman beater, you've been a woman beater. So if he's a woman beater, y'all would have been heard about it years ago. They've been together 14, 15 years. Then that mean he would have been beating her ass. So 14 years in, and then now everybody like, oh, he a woman beater. Y'all ain't hear about that man doing nothing to no female until right now. So people need to stop like instigating shit and stretching the truth or fabricating and just trying to like give their opinions on what they really think they know or what they really think know to happen. Just let them people be and let them people handle their situation. I hope Fab and his baby mother work it out. If not for themselves, for the kids, because the kids need both parents in order to grow up and be productive adults. When young boys and girls need their fathers and stuff like that. So hopefully they work it out and like two mature adults and they can move forward, with their lives or with their relationship or whatever. Um, I want to talk about the Tekashi thing. I seen this interview when he was on Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God, and he was saying he don't have to check in wherever he go. He said he could go to any hood, any state, and he don't got to check in. Well, I'm gonna tell you, he's a 20-year-old kid, and he's getting a little bit of money, and he's arrogant right now. Most kids is like that when they arrogant. But we seen this movie before. Biggie was 24 when he died. Tupac was 24 when he died. So these people was also young, arrogant boys that thought it couldn't happen and they thought they was untouchable and stuff like that. You know, that check-in thing is for real to a certain extent, depending on which rapper it is. But he said he go to California all the time and don't check in. Yeah, people probably ain't run down really on him yet because police is watching this kid. Society is watching this kid. He's a public eye. He's in the public eye. He's like the new quote unquote hottest artist now. So everybody's watching him and following him and stuff like that. But he could get his shit pushed back. You know what I'm saying? So he need to be humble. Dudes that ambush him and push his shit back. But from the conversation he had on the Breakfast Club, he did display some type of common sense. So he's not as dumb as he looked with all the tattoos and the rainbow hair and the rainbow gold caps. He does has a little bit of common sense. He just need better mentors and he need a better OG or better whatever dudes he look up to as gangsters. He need to switch who he want his mentors to be because these dudes is not coaching them right. It's kind of like they're encouraging them to act the way he act. And I don't mean by verbally saying, yo, do this, do that, just by not stopping him. By them not stopping him from acting the way he act, that's a subliminal sign of co-signing. Like they agree with what he's doing. And that's going to get all of them hurt. The little fight he had at the airport with the three dudes that got out the car, and one dude was swinging like a girl with the overhand hits. He was swinging like a girl. Like that was nothing. Like that was nothing. If they was in Chicago or somewhere and they ran into a real situation, it would have been ugly for them because the dude that was swinging like a girl with the overhand shit, like that wasn't about nothing. Like you could have got cleaned for that. You know what I'm saying? Tekashi could have got cleaned, but it was in front of an airport and it was all type of people filming. So eventually police was coming anyway. You know what I'm saying? But what Tekashi 6ix9ine need to do is need to take some etiquette classes or something. Learn from some real businessmen, not no street hood, fake OG niggas. I'm talking about real successful millionaires and entrepreneurs and take up some classes on how to build your character, your demeanor, how you promote yourself, how you talk, how you dialogue, and just how you move because the gangster gangbang shit, that shit is like real limited. And that shit only really matters in the hood. It don't matter to men of real prestige because businessmen and real politicians and the real lawmakers and the lawbreakers and the people who make the moves that really make a difference, they laugh at gang members. Like, yeah, look at these guys in the ghettos living in, shacks or projects that we own. Like, real gangster shit is you owning your own property and you're owning your own house and your own land and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's gangster. Gangsters taking care of your family. Gangsters building some revenue where you can help others have jobs. You can create jobs for others. So Tekashi 6ix9ine, his theory of what a gangster should be is like an old school, outdated, you know, it's like an outdated theory. That shit don't exist no more. Sean Michael Hawkington, he said exactly how you gonna stake claim on land you rent. Exactly, he's with me. Like, so that's not gangster. You know what I'm saying? These dudes saying they gangster and no, real gangsters on property. Real gangsters change laws. You know, real gangsters make moves and you know they give off sign offs. They give their signature off on new buildings being built and you know new everything, new protocols. You know, people that own the NBA, those is gangsters. People that you know, Warren Buffett is a big gangster. The dude that own Amazon's a gangster. Disney's a gangster. Disney just bought most of Marvel catalog. Disney's a gangster. Vince McMahon is a gangster. He monopolized wrestling. You know, he bought various wrestling leagues. A gangster's not on the corner with his pants sagging, with no GED and a bunch of tattoos on his face and a gun, you know, saying he's tough and he's real skinny because he's out of shape and he's not eating right. He's eating fast food and smoking drugs and popping pills. None of that shit is gangster. That's stupid little nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, to the real movers and shakers, that's clown shit. You don't want to look up to them. You don't want that to influence who you want to be as a man or a woman because they don't have no leadership themselves. I want to go to the Safaree situation now. We'll save the Juelz Santana shit for last. The Safaree situation, you know, he was crying on Angie Martinez's show. He said they put a gun to his head and he said they robbed him. I don't know if that's an act or if that was for real. Because I'm like, damn, they robbed him, but they didn't take the fur. Like, why the fuck they left the fur? I guess niggas didn't want the fur. It must have was hot wherever they was at. I don't know, but you know, he was crying. He said they robbed him and put a gun to his head. You know, not trying to be a tough guy now, but that's regular shit. Like that happens every day in the hood. Like niggas get guns put to their head. Niggas get robbed. Niggas get pistol whipped. Dudes get stabbed. He lucky he didn't get killed. Right? He lucky he didn't get killed. Now I'm gonna tell you about these guys that's been blessed and fortunate. Syrup feeling was good, my G. Everything groovy. So I'm gonna tell you the thing about these rappers that's fortunate to be blessed and gain some revenue off their craft or their music or whatever they doing. Because a lot of them not really talented. Like the talented don't really get paid for their craft, but the untalented be, you know, they be getting paid for their craft. But you know, we really know Safaree for being Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend and her quote unquote ghostwriter. But you cry because you got a gun put to your head. Bro, stay out the streets, man. You know, stay out the streets. If you ain't from the streets or you ain't a part of the streets or you ain't a street dude, stay out the streets, man. You know, like you ain't a shooter, you know you ain't a shooter, you running around with no bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? You're like a $150. You know what I'm saying? You're like a $150. You're a grown man with a little boy body. You know, stay out the streets, man. When you go through the streets, come through with one little bank card with your money on it. No jewelry. You don't come through fancy, no furs, no Lamborghinis. And this don't make you less of a man. It just make you smarter. There's a difference between being smart and being brave. You know, a lot of brave niggas is dumb. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to be smart and use your head because you can't come amongst poor people or dudes don't really have that money or they might be getting street money. And you come amongst them flashing your little industry riches around them, it's like you're teasing them or taunting them. Or you like, yeah, look what I got. And you know, you're not helping them move forward. So yeah, you don't feed the wolves gonna feed off you. You don't feed the demons gonna eat you. That's protocol, that's law of the land. That's been going on forever. Forever. And don't feel bad. You're not the don't feel bad that you're not the first rapper to get robbed. LL got robbed a billion times. Biggie was robbed. Nas was robbed for his QB chain. A bunch of rappers got robbed. So don't feel no way about getting robbed. Just next time, don't let it happen, or don't put yourself in a situation for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna go into the Juelz Santana thing. Juelz Santana right? Dipset just had a reunion. They was about to get back together and do tours and do music. Excuse the phone. Somebody's calling. I'm not answering that. But Juelz Santana was he's part of the group Dipset. They supposed to reunite and go on tour, and they gonna get their money and do some shows. And it was about to be hope. Like, all right, Dipset is back. Like, they building new videos, and it was about to be a go. Juelz Santana get caught with a gun. It's kind of like he's not appreciating his blessings because, like, fam, if you about to have a good situation that's gonna bring you a bag again, you would want to move a little more cautious, a little more on eggshells and pins and needles because you're back in the public eye and you're being watched. And then my thing is this: if all these dudes got the fame and they got the bag, you're supposed to have the goons and the shooters to carry your weapons for you. Or you might have a little shorty, a little ride or die shorty that might carry the gun for you in a purse or in a bag. But you don't supposed to be holding the gun. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the breadwinner, if I'm the bag getter, and I'm feeding 15, 20 people, I'm not carrying no gun because I know if Tone Space, Hotep King, because I know Jamel Bowser was good, King. I know if I get locked up, my people ain't gonna be able to eat. They ain't gonna be able to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to get no money. So I would, you're not just thinking for yourself, you're thinking for a bunch of other people. So you should have somebody on the payroll where you can where they'll carry around your gun or your weapon or get you a goon, hire a street goon. But you carrying it yourself, that was like a general moving like a soldier. Or that was like a boss moving like a worker. So that was kind of like a dumb move on Juelz Santana behalf. Now he got to do a year up north or something like that. Now, say he do the year up north and he run into some dudes that was victims of Dipset violence when they was in their prime. Because when they was in their prime, Dipset had a lot of goons, they had a lot of bloods following them, and they was getting in the brawls in the club, and they was, they other dudes was getting popped on by them. What if now while he's up north, a $150, skinny, and he run into, one of the dudes that was a formerly victim of Dipset? He might not never make it home. Niggas, a year up north could turn into 30 years. You know what I'm saying? He might have to defend himself, stab a nigga, kill him. Now he got mad time, or a nigga might break him up and put him in the hospital up north, or they might cut him or stab him up. Like, you don't want to put yourself in these type of predicaments. So for anybody else who's a rapper or who want to be a rapper or rappers that's already established, if you ain't from the streets, stay out the streets, man. Like, it ain't nothing in the streets but problems. You know what I'm saying? Take your money, invest it, build something. If you want to come through the streets, you got to be affiliated, man. Associate yourself or connect with somebody who has some street power, so you can, come through and get a little red carpet, and you get to breathe a little better. But y'all niggas ain't from the hood, and the ones that is from the hood is like pussy niggas that made it, and y'all never reach back. Yeah, the wolves is on y'all. Like, dudes ain't valid. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up, man. This is my first YouTube live. You know what I'm saying? Pardon the lighting and everything. I know the lighting ain't the best lighting, but y'all can hear me. So, hopefully y'all get the message. Y'all can stream this, pass it on, subscribe, hit the like button, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all know what it is. Iron Sheik, Army of Allah War General. G'd up from the feet up, official tissue down to the bone gristle, aka Akbar the Rockstar, aka Abdullah the Butcher, aka Black Adam. I'm signing off. Stay up like a cup. I'll holler back on my collar crack. Uno.